You have betrayed the express command of your king. Through your arrogance, you have opened these peaceful realms and innocent lives to the horror and desolation of war.
I cast you out!
If this epic battle isn't about Earth, how did humanity get involved? The short answer is, after being cast out of heaven, Satan used Earth as headquarters to attempt to prove his case against God. But in order to commandeer Earth, Satan needed them to join his rogue rebellion. Satan leveraged God's newest creation, Adam and Eve, who were still naive and unbiased about the case between God and Satan. Disguised, Satan appealed to their desires and feelings to manipulate them into disobeying God. According to God's law, death is the penalty for a free-willed, sentient creation that goes rogue. Just as humanity may pull the plug on a rogue artificial intelligence,
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me.
God will pull the plug on a rogue intelligence. So by Satan tricking naive Adam and Eve into choosing to disobey God, Earth was doomed. But God had a plan. Many years after Adam and Eve's rogue disobedience, God made a covenant with their offspring, a small nation called Israel. God gave them His way, the 10 Commandments. The first 4 commandments describe how to love God. The last 6 describe how to love each other. Israel tried to keep it in their own strength.
All the words which the Lord hath said will we do,
instead of asking God to help them keep His way. And they epically failed.
We will not live by commandments, we're free.
But God was ready to remake the covenant with better promises. This promise was to help humanity keep God's way in God's own strength instead of theirs. This is what is called the New Covenant. But wait, according to the law, someone still had to die. Through Israel's lineage, God the Father sent Jesus, His only Son. Both fully human and fully God, Jesus never used His godlike power to give Him an advantage over sin or to save His innocent life. Instead, through close communion with God, Jesus fully kept God's way. Jesus would save humanity by taking the place of their required death. Jesus, the creator of the universe, who did nothing but serve fallen humanity, heal the sick, comfort the poor, teaching the world, which had been influenced by Satan, that there is a better way of living. Jesus taught that God's way is just, and it can be kept.
If you want to enter life, obey the commandments.
Christ demonstrated the very foundation of God's kingdom in one of the most magnificent ways shown to the universe, by loving us so much that He was willing to die the death that we deserve. Even while His body was attached with nails upon the Roman cross, Jesus fully kept the way of God. He loved others. He did not lie, steal. He honored His parents and loved God in worship. Jesus showed that it is possible to live God's way in human form by God's help and grace alone. Jesus took our place so that earthlings who had sinned, but continued allowing God to change their life towards His way, would someday become saints. The real question is, if all this was completed at the cross, why are we still here? Check out my next video to find out.